Un saludo a toda la fanaticada de la lucha libre. Mi nombre es Isaac Cortés, integrante del equipo de Wrestling Sport, y el día de hoy tengo el enorme privilegio de nuevamente poder estar con mi invitado especial. El día de hoy, nuevamente Honduras haciendo historia. Nos encontramos con the inevitable Ace Austin. Man, how are you today?
I'm awesome. I'm doing great. Every day's a good day in Ace Austin's life.
Yes, inevitable Ace Austin. So, man, come on here for the first question is, we know that the X Division from Impact has become very important over the years. We can mention people like AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, the Mason Reg, Eric John, who have revolutionized this division. So what does it mean for you to be part of the history of the X Division?
I think that was one of the major reasons why I wanted to be a part of Impact Wrestling. It is to be part of that legacy. You know, you can't look at the X Division as anything less than a star-studded cast of some of the most athletically gifted, athletes to ever do it. So, of course, I wanted to be a part of that lineage, but even more so than just being a part of it, I wanted to put my own stamp on it. I didn't just want to be one of the names that was champion sometime. I wanted to be a memorable champion. I wanted to be one of those names that you list off when you compare. You know, I want to be one of those, the AJ Styles, the Samoa Joe. In 10 years, when you're interviewing somebody else, I want you to be able to say, historic X Division champions like Ace Austin, like AJ Styles, like Samoa Joe. That's what I want.
Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible. So we know that Impact is an open door company. You know, Impact proved it last year at Slammiversary, where people like released from their WWE contract come to Impact. So in your opinion, of the new people fired by WWE last April 15, who of them would you like to see in Impact very soon, and why?
Certainly Samoa Joe. I mean, that's going to be I think out of all the people released, Samoa Joe has the potential to make the biggest impact, no pun intended, coming out of this. And I think that a lot of people will look at Samoa Joe's legacy heavily with ROH and Impact. So those, I feel, are the two biggest, places he could potentially go next. And of course, it would be great to have him at Impact, because that just means that there's going to be more attention on Impact, which just means that there's more of an opportunity for me to grab that attention, because that's what I do. I think that Kalisto would be awesome. I would love for Kalisto to come join Impact. I think he would thrive in this kind of environment. I think that Impact treats superstars like Luchador better than anybody else does. And then I think there's a pretty good chance we'll see Chelsea Green too. You know, she thrived in Impact before she went anywhere else. So I think that there's a huge opportunity there for that. So yeah, definitely very many open doors here.
So now a little bit Spanish, right? Esta respuesta me sorprendió más a mí porque menciona a Samoa Joe, porque su gran legado, quisiera que llegara a Impact Wrestling. Pero ahora, este domingo es Impact Wrestling Rebellion, uno de los más grandes pay-per-view en la historia de Impact Wrestling, donde tenemos de todo un poco. Tenemos a una cartelera muy extensa. Podemos mencionar a Jonah Porrazo defendiendo su título contra It's All About Me de Neil Dashwood. Sami Callihan llevará el siguiente nivel a Trey Miguel en un Last Man Standing match. También veremos a Ace Austin enfrentándose versus TJP versus Josh Alexander por el campeonato de la División X en una triple amenaza. Así que no se lo pueden perder. ¿Y dónde pueden ingresar? A www.fight.tv para poder ver este pay-per-view increíble. So this Sunday is Impact Wrestling Rebellion, and one of the matches that catches our attention is Josh Alexander versus TJP versus Ace Austin in a triple threat match for the X Division Championship, where it's not necessary for the champion to receive the pin, to lose the title. So what are your strategies for this match?
And this is like you said, I don't have to necessarily lose the match in order to lose my championship. So it's easy to look at that like there's two opportunities to lose. But It's not that way in my eyes. It's two opportunities to win in my eyes. I just have to bide my time. Okay. I have that champion's advantage. Okay. I don't need to go into this match aggressively the same way that Josh and TJP do. Both of them want to capture what I have. Me, on the other hand, I just need to hold on to it. So they might be going into this with a very aggressive head-on mindset, whereas me, I just need to let them do that. I need to let them go at it. I need to let them blow off that steam and wear each other down. And I need to find my opportunity. That's really all there is to it. I don't need to involve myself as much as I might, normally. Facing them one-on-one, obviously, it's all on me. I have to defend this. But they have to worry about each other. So it's going to be really easy for them to forget about me. So
man, for me, Josh Alexander is incredible. TJP is incredible. But Ace Austin is inevitable.
Bingo. Yes, yes.
It's inevitable. So, nuevamente en español. Este domingo no se lo pueden perder porque tendremos una cartelera muy llena de increíble lucha libre donde no se lo pueden perder. Vuelvo y repito, Diana Purrazzo defenderá su campeonato con Daniel Dashwood. Sami Callihan llevará a Trey Miguel al siguiente nivel. Un last man standing match. Kenny Omega versus Rich Swann por un título versus título. So, why do you think fans should not miss Impact Wrestling Rebellion this Sunday, and especially Latin American fans?
It's going to change the industry. I mean, I have to say you shouldn't miss it because it's going to be nothing short of one of my best performances. It always is. So you don't want to miss Ace Austin at his best. But beyond that, the main event is going to literally change the whole industry. This is title versus title. This is two major, separate, huge wrestling corporate entities that are gonna be complete. Like, we've already opened the forbidden door, we've already crisscrossed paths, but this is gonna be really huge. It's gonna be one person taking the title and being at the head of both of these companies at the same time. It's not just like picking teams anymore. It's a whole, involvement. And there's never been anything like this in the last, decade, this generation of wrestling. We've never seen anything like this happen. So it's monumental. It's really something that if you're a true wrestling fan, you need to witness live. You can't go back and watch something like this back because you're not going to be able to avoid the spoilers on Twitter, on the internet. The whole world's going to talk about it. So if you don't watch it live, it's going to get spoiled. You're going to miss the moment.
Y lo digo en español ahora. Dice Ace Austin que 2 personas entrarán al main event, pero solo una levantará los 2 títulos. Ustedes no se lo pueden perder. Es este domingo Impact Wrestling Rebellion. ¿Por dónde? Nuevamente lo repito, por Fight TV a solo $19.99. Ustedes no se lo pueden perder. Veremos en acción a Ace Austin defendiendo su campeonato de la División X contra TJP, Josh Alexander, Diana Purrazzo versus Daniel Dashwood, Sami Callihan versus Trey Miguel in last man standing match. So, man, my last question for you is, if you could beat an ideal opponent to put your title on the line, who would it be? So, who do you think can take Ace Austin to the next level? Not only Impact, not only AEW, wrestling in general. Maybe your dream match.
It's AJ. It's gotta be. Well, my dream match is probably Jeff Hardy. But if we're talking about like X Division title on the line, I think that the dream match has got to be AJ. People have compared me to AJ for my whole career. They're going to continue to compare me to AJ for the rest of my life because he's got to be one of the absolute best to ever do it, and that's what I'm gunning for. That's the kind of legacy I'm trying to make for myself. So our names are going to be etched in history right next to each other, AJ Styles and Ace Austin. So I think for us to have a match for the X Division title would be just like Rich Swann versus Kenny Omega, title versus title. It would be huge. It would change the industry as we know it. So
thank you, Ace Austin. Y gracias a todo el equipo de prensa de Impact Wrestling por hacer posible esta oportunidad. So, man, thanks for your time, thanks for the support. Y ustedes no se pueden perder Impact Wrestling Rebellion este domingo, donde sonará la campana. 2 hombres entrarán al main event. 1 alzará los 2 títulos. ¿Quién será? Ganará AEW, ganará Impact Wrestling. No se lo pueden perder. Aquí me despido de todos ustedes. Este es Isaac Cortés en una entrevista en exclusiva para Wrestling Sport de Honduras. So, man, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Una vez más, esta vez estoy para poder decirles que pueden adquirir la mercancía oficial de Ace Austin. Si quieren esas mascarillas que están saliendo en pantalla, pueden ingresar a Lucha Face Mask Ace Austin, ingresando a shotimpact.com/Ace Austin. Ahí pueden encontrar las camisas que están saliendo en pantalla. Y vuelvo y les repito, este domingo no se lo pueden perder por nada en el mundo. Es Impact Wrestling Rebellion, donde uno de los eventos más importantes dentro de la historia del entretenimiento deportivo ocurrirá. Veremos luchas increíbles. Ese main event donde ingresará Rich Swann, Kenny Omega por el título de AEW de Impact Wrestling, no se lo pueden perder. Lucha al ras de la lona, al rojo vivo, donde sin duda alguna nos deleitarán a todos los fanáticos. Recuerden, shotimpact.com/Ace Austin, Lucha Face Mask Ace Austin. También pueden seguirlo en sus redes sociales, en Twitter e Instagram como #Inevitable. No se olviden, #Inevitable, Instagram y Twitter. Este fue Isaac Cortés para Wrestling Sport.